Y'all, I had to put these shades on because my future is so bright right now. I just got my very first 1 hour deep tissue massage. Not just my first 1 hour deep tissue massage, my first 1 hour deep tissue massage by an Asian woman who maybe was 105 or 110 pounds, who's drop dead gorgeous, and she's probably in her 50s. And my life will literally never be the same. I am not the same person now that I was an hour ago. And I have to share my experience with you. So, to set this up, I have been struggling the last, probably a month with some severe, knots and pain in my rhomboid muscle, which is, right here. And it's to the point now where, I can't even sleep. I'm in so much pain. And I thought yesterday, which was Friday, I've got to find a place tomorrow. I mean, I don't know how many places are open on Saturday, but I got to find a place. So I start going through Google and I find all the normal, typical places that most of us go. None of them are booking until at least Monday. And I'm like, crap. Well, then I finally find this place called, Health Spa Massage. It's in Marietta. And never heard of it. But apparently it hadn't been open very long. But I looked them up on Yelp and they had really good reviews. She only had 7, but they were all great. And I was like, okay. And they're open 7 days a week. I'm like, sweet. So I call. This woman barely speaks a lick of English. And so I tell her that I wanted, a deep tissue massage. And she said how long, and I said an hour, because I just know how bad I need it. And she says, okay, I charge $80. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, first of all, that's half of what it would normally be at any of these other places. So I'm like, sweet. So I said, okay, I'll be there. So we set an appointment time. I set it for later in the afternoon because it's, snowed again last night. So, because, that's our life now. And I'm like, okay, so I'll set it for the afternoon just in case some snow removal needs to happen, which the roads were fine today, so that's great. So I made it, and I come in, and first of all, I don't think I've ever had a massage that's lasted more than a half hour. I think I've always been a half-hour massage person. But, man, I'm in so much pain. I was like, we're going an hour. So, every other time I've gotten a massage, they usually just have me strip down to my pants and lay down on the table, and that's that. No, I did, and she came in, and no. She told me to take my pants and my socks off, and I'm like, okay, so I do. And because she told me that she mimicked that she would massage my butt and my hamstrings, my legs, my calves, and then she told me to take my socks off, so I assumed that included my feet, which was correct. And so I do all that. I lay down and put the towel over myself. She comes in. She moves the towel long ways from my top to basically my toes, and she starts, kneading and massaging and through the towel, and I'm like, okay, nice. I mean, she literally started with my butt, and I was like, and then worked her way back and then went back forward, and I was like, okay, cool. Never had a butt massage, but hey, 2 thumbs up. And yeah, that's when it got crazy. Next thing I know, the whole towel goes whoop, goes flying, and I am butt naked laying on this table. Now, of course, in my mind, I know it's just us Americans that are giant prudes. And, everywhere else, I'm worldly enough in my travels, in my experiences in life, to know that nobody else really cares about nudity like we do, but here we are. So anyway, but still, so after an initial shock, I'm good. And she starts massaging me, and then she says, I feel her come around, and she says, I walk on you. And I'm like, huh? And I'm like the movies? I literally said, like the movies? She said yes. And she basically wanted me, and she just told me to tell her if it hurts too much. So here she is, barefoot. No idea if this woman's washed her feet or not. No clue. Don't really care. Walking all over my naked backside. She is digging her toes in and like moving her feet in a way that's like, it was magical. Like she cracked things. Y'all, she cracked things in ways that I didn't know that could be cracked. Like, I love my chiropractor, but I don't know that I'm ever going to come see him again. I love him like family. I may never see him again. But so she did that for a while. Then she got down, and then she really started digging into my back, which is what I really needed. It was great. She did at least put the towel back over my butt. And I mean, oh man, guys, it was amazing. So then she started massaging my arms, my forearms, and like just stuff I've never had done before. Y'all, she cracked my fingers at the top, which I didn't even know was possible, with like an effortless flick of her wrist. Cracked every single one of my top tier knuckles. And I was like, she cracked my wrists? She cracked things in my shoulders that I didn't even know could get cracked? Like, oh my gosh. Then she starts massaging my butt and my thighs. Like, I mean, no man has ever touched me the way that woman had touched me. I'm just saying. Maybe TMI, I don't care. Oh my gosh. So then, and mind you, while she is massaging my legs, I'm thinking, this poor woman. Because it is January. I literally only shave my legs when I know I'm getting lucky. Like, dude, I'm a wife with 2 kids. Like, we have to plan this stuff out nowadays. It's how it works. And if you're in the same boat, you know. So those are my shave days. Well, I promise I will shave for her next time. So, but again, I didn't know any of that was happening. Then the woman went down and massaged my feet. Y'all, I haven't had a pedicure since November. And that woman touched my feet. And she cracked my toes. She cracked my ankle. She cracked my knees. Like, she massaged my knees, guys. Massaged them. Didn't know you could massage knees. She knew. Because she knows everything. She's now my spiritual leader. I'm just kidding. But she may be my mentor. I don't really know. I don't know. She's going to be in my life forever. So, so then, oh, I almost forgot. Then she leaves, and I'm like, where is she going? Well, I hear stuff rattling around. She's going to get hot stones. And apparently everybody gets hot stones, which I didn't realize because I didn't know any of her packages, nothing, till I walked in this place. Everybody gets hot stones. And she'll walk on anybody's back too, by the way. And so she is using these hot stones to massage my back and my whole body. Yeah, because the towel came off again. And she had 2 sets, and it was awesome. Then, after that, she comes back with hot towels. And when I tell you, these hot towels were so hot that my mom would have shrieked. Now listen, let me tell you about my mother. My mother washes dishes in water so hot that a normal person would have to wait 30 minutes before they started washing dishes. Not my mother. She just digs right in. I'm pretty sure she has no feeling in her hands. I'm at this point, I'm convinced, because it's not normal. She would have shrieked at the temperature of these towels, but I was going to be brave for my new best friend. And so she did one at the top on my back and massaged me through there. And then she took that one off, and then she came back and she put one on my butt and massaged my butt through that hot towel, and that was pretty amazing too. Then at this point, she has me flip over and she puts the towel over me, which is nice because I'm not really sure how I felt about full-on front nudity at that point, but here we are. But thankfully, she covered me up. She says to me, "Would you like for me to massage your face?" And I'm like, I mean, at this point, I mean, we're basically dating at this point, so if you want to massage my face, you go ahead. And so she massages parts of my face I didn't even know could be massaged. She massaged my upper lip. She massaged my ears. She massaged my jaws. Guys, I've had TMJ syndrome for 20 years. I can open my jaw without clicking now. I mean, this woman's changed my life. Not kidding. She has changed my life. I mean, she massaged everything. Everything. Didn't know you could do that. She did. She did. She massaged between my eyes, like my eyebrows, like just under my eyes, my nose, my chin. Like, she massaged everything. And then she did my upper shoulders and neck again. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all don't even know. You don't even know. So then timer goes off. And I like kind of tense up a little bit because I think, oh man, this is going to be a letdown. Like, she's just going to immediately stop. And I was thinking like it was going to be, okay, I'm not going to say what I was just about to say in case my children ever watch this, or my pastor. I love you, Cody. But I was afraid she was going to stop so abruptly that well, let's just say I'm alluding to something that might be sexual in nature, because it definitely is. But that didn't happen. And she gave me an extra 5 minutes just because. And I knew in this moment, like, guys, if I leave my husband and my children, you're going to know where to find me. You're not going to have to search long. I'm going to be with my new best friend, Jenny. Amber, I love you. You've been my best friend for 28 years. You have now been replaced. I don't make the rules. It's just what happens. And yeah, I'm a changed person. And I will be coming back. Oh, and by the way, yeah, she did only charge me $80. I gave her $100, and I probably could have given her $200. Yeah, it's the best experience of my life. I could walk on sunshine. I don't know. I think I'm going to get a steak right now by myself and celebrate this. This is, I will never be the same. And if you are not shy about being naked with a 110-pound Asian woman who is going to change your life, then you should definitely come here, because she's worth every penny. Every penny. I just had to share that experience with you all. I love you all. Have a great day.